Hello everyone, Nathan here, and with the launch of No Man's Sky fast approaching and the hype around a massive new universe and all the new things that No Man's Sky is promising, I've been thinking about other games in recent years that have tried something new. So today we're going to have a look at 5 games from the past few years that have innovated. Number 5. LA Noire. This 2011 game is one of my personal favourites and was one of the first games to really make use of face scan technology. This system was key to the game and was used to allow actors to give full performances rather than just voice acting. It also enabled the player to make decisions on whether suspects were telling the truth, withholding information, or just flat out lying. While the game is now a little dated and some people claimed that the game had an uncanny valley issue, at the time I was amazed by the technology and still believed that this face scan innovation improved the game drastically. Number 4. Superhot. Released in 2015, Superhot truly is a first-person shooter with a difference. Rather than the standard cover-based modern military fare that have become the norm, Superhot puts you in a minimalist world where all the gameplay is focused around the idea of bullet time. With Matrix-style bullet dodging and a very weird underlying story, Superhot really was a breath of fresh air at the time of its release, and given that it's such a recent game, it's obviously still great fun today. Number 3. Evolve. Ever so occasionally, a market that has become tired and oversaturated will come up with something new and exciting, and the asymmetric gameplay offered by 2015's Evolve certainly got people hyped. Now, strictly speaking, I'm sure it's possible to name quite a few other games that had asymmetric multiplayer gameplay prior to Evolve's release, such as the shark-based game Depth, which actually released a few months before Evolve, but none of them were quite as big or did it in quite the same way as Evolve. It's well known, however, that until a recent change to a free-to-play model, Evolve had effectively died off, and some of the blame for that could certainly be placed on the asymmetric gameplay, with a lot of people only wanting to play as the monster or a certain hunter. Although then again, it could just be the truly stupid business practices that Turtle Rock used to sell this game. Number 2. Minecraft. Now, I personally have never really got Minecraft, and that's probably why it's not number 1 on this list, but its influence is undeniable. The ideas introduced in Minecraft of using the player's own creativity as the core gameplay has shown up in dozens of games in recent years, and there have even been countless clones of Minecraft pop up on Steam and other marketplaces. Released in 2011, Minecraft has spawned some incredible creations, given people of all ages hours of fun, and has even turned into incredibly lucrative careers for a lucky few popular online personalities. As for me, well, this is the extent of my creativity. Number 1. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. A Lord of the Rings action game with an Assassin's Creed stealth system and an Arkham-esque combat style. What more could you ask for? Well, how about a deep NPC system where enemies rise through the ranks, fight each other for power, and even remember your past confrontations with them? Now you're talking. Dubbed the Nemesis system by Monolith, this truly is the innovation that has excited me most over the past few years, and I would love to see it used in more games, or even a Shadow of Mordor sequel. Despite some shady dealings from Warner Bros. Surrounding the release of this game, and accusations of plagiarism from other developers, Shadow of Mordor was and is a superb game in my opinion, and as a console player at the time, this was the first game that made me really think that the new consoles could do some amazing things. And even though I've since moved over to be almost solely a PC gamer, I still occasionally flick on my PS4 and mess around a bit with the Orc hierarchy. Released in 2014, my personal love of Lord of the Rings may have boosted this game in my eyes, but it's far, far more than a mere cash-in on a license. So that's about it for today, guys. I'm sure I missed quite a lot out there, and there are a few games that I would have loved to put on the list, such as a bunch of Nintendo games, but I didn't put Nintendo footage up on YouTube because they don't particularly like that, so obviously I couldn't. But please let me know down in the comments of any games you'd put on the list, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more like this in the future if you haven't already. Anyway, thanks for watching, I've been Nathan, and I'll see you next time.